Who are you guys?
What are you guys?
Yo, can we see some badge?
You guys?
You guys are cops.
Was on the campaign trail that he tried to perform oral sex on a microphone. If Joe Biden did this...
I'm blowing out my damn throat, too.
Sorry about the hair. I don't know if it looks better with the beanie or not. Sorry about the hair. It is raining outside. My hair is a total mess. I'm a wreck. But let's get to the subject. All right, today we're going to be talking about troops on the ground and how horrific it is. And I was talking to somebody in the comments before in a different video how I worry so much about the troops on the ground and how he's going to start sending them to other states. But all right, let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time.
That is very true, that Democrats, as everybody's pointed out, they have to win elections. That's the only recourse at this point. But I want to play another bit from the Ezra Klein show. This is the investigative journalist Radley Balco talking about a quote from a conservative named Michael Leedon, who was talking about Iran. This is the context here, comparing what's happening today to what this conservative was saying was happening in Iran a couple of decades ago. Watch this.
The other thing, we're seeing is obviously the masks. When the agents of the government hide their faces, it speaks volumes about the relationship between the government and the people, right? And he was saying that this is a sign of a totalitarian state. And now it's just routine. I mean, we're seeing this all over the country. I think we have entered kind of the worst case scenario, and it's hard to see how we get out of it.
Pete, honestly, when you look at other countries and you see things like
it's kind of chilling that he said there's no other way to get out of it.
That in places like Iran and elsewhere, agents of the state masking their faces, hiding their identities. What is your gut feeling about that when you see those images, and why perhaps do some people not apply that to the United States when it's happening here?
I would prefer that these ICE agents weren't covering their face, but I understand why. I understand that there are threats against them, and they have to also protect their safety in what is a very volatile world, whether ICE is enforcing immigration laws or not.
But don't you think, look, rank-and-file police officers in this country are carrying out law enforcement activities every single day. FBI agents, regular police officers, they are not covering their faces. And what he's talking about in that clip is the relationship between law enforcement and the community that they serve. And what happens when that gets broken down, when agents close their faces off to the world and say, I'm not accountable to you. I think that is one of the things that has alarmed people.
We've reached forward to neighborhood policing and making it so that now the communities have the relationship with the people that their job is to keep them safe. But you're bringing in military who they're not trained to do that. They're trained to be in Syria and Iraq and Iran in places where it's combative. That's a different mindset. And we don't want to make that where we have those people coming into our communities. They don't know the lingo. They don't know the verbiage and the people in the neighborhoods and how they act and what is okay, what's not okay, where the safe places are. So you're creating a situation that can boil over and people can get hurt because you're bringing in people that don't understand it.
That has been said for weeks now. And tell me one example of when that's happened.
Of what?
Of these clashes between the National Guard and citizens.
They are happening every day.
Yo, fuck you. Fuck you.
What's he doing?
Fuck you.
Fuck, you alright, dude? No. Hey, pull Chris off. Pull Chris off. Hey.
Fuck this.
Hey, yo, stop. Back the fuck up. Yo, get the fuck out of this city.
Back the fuck up. Get out of the city,
bro. Get out of our city. Choke yourself out.
We're right here, man.
Hold on. Turn it.
Why are you guys here?
Stay right there.
Answer questions, bro. Why are you guys here? Do you even have identification on you? Who are you guys?
What are you guys?
Yo, can we see some badge?
Who are you guys? You guys are cops? Shut the fuck up.
Are you?
Who are you?
Yo, why you gotta wear the mask, man? Take your mask off and show me some badge, huh?
You guys are bad. Bro, it's so easy to be behind a mask.
Fuck out of my head, dude.
Yo, let's see some badge. Yo, let's see some badge work.
Who are you?
Boys, let's see some badge work.
Do I have to answer to you? You gotta answer to somebody.
So wait, so you guys are just masked? We're just masked up?
Who are you?
Who are you guys?
I don't care, my guy.
You don't care what agency?
You don't care.
Bro, what agency you guys with? Are you guys working for the U.S. government or not?
Back the fuck up.
Can I see some badge work?
Back up.
Sir, can I see some badge?
Is the camera on? Is your... Oh, you guys are ruining this country. You know that, right? Liberals already ruined it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Can we see some badge work, guys?
His property.
Hey, guys.
already ruined it. No number, no ID, no name.
This is a democratic process. It looks like it. Can we see some badge work?
already ruined the country.
Hey, man, can we see some badge work before you go?
Tell on yourself, you know that, right?
Can we see some badge numbers?
Hey, sorry.
Get the plates, bro. Get the front plate.
There is no front plate.
Oh, weird.
Oh, so you guys, is this legal? Hey, man, can we see some badge work?
Yeah, can we get your badge number? Here you go, my guy. Oh, you are right. Okay. Are you guys with Maryland? You guys, you're Maryland.
Thought the Proud Boys meetup was next weekend. Are you guys just a little early, just hanging out before, you know?
Proud Boys? They're great guys.
Oh, they're great guys?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Federal agent. Proud Boys are great guys?
They love the United States.
They love the United States.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
I mean,
First of all, what Dante Mills is saying is 100% right. He's 100% correct. I'm with him all the way on this. I mean, very good points, very true statements. I don't know how Pete C and all the rest of them are trying to beat around the bush. There's nothing to deny about what he just said.
No, they happen in L.A. with protesters, but have they happened in D.C.?
Come on.
There are clashes between these forces. I mean, they're all different types, right? It's a lot of different agencies that are involved here. And regular citizens every day, maybe you haven't seen them, but they are happening. I think the point that he's making is when people sign up to serve in the military, they're not signing up to police their fellow citizens. They're signing up to defend the homeland.
National Guard, though, does sign up to engage in...
Oh, don't even. All these people that signed up to be part of the military, they didn't sign up to stand in D.C. and be against their own troops.
emergency situation.
Yes, but that is different from policing.
This is the
we all know that. But Scott, I know you were going to say something.
Doing.
Scott was going to say something.
On the masks, I actually interviewed the director of ICE today, Todd Lyons, on my radio show for about 20 minutes. I asked him point blank about the masks. I said, what is the situation with the masks? Why is it happening? What is your observation? He said, I don't like the masks. I wish we didn't have to do the masks. He said, back in March, we weren't. But then something changed. And what changed was people started doxing these ICE agents, posting their personal information, posting where their families are, posting where their kids' schools are, putting them and their families in jeopardy. And he doesn't want them to have to do it.
That is a risk that every law enforcement officer in this country faces. Everyone.
You think they deserve, you think they should face
I'm not
that
saying,
risk?
listen, I'm not saying that that is right. I'm not saying that is good. It's terrible. No one should be doxxed. No one's families should be brought into their work. But what I am saying is that there are beat officers in this country, in every city in America, who are doing their jobs in extremely dangerous situations, and they show their face. Why? Because they work for the people. That is the reason. So the argument here is that's a risk that you take when you take on this responsibility of having law enforcement power in this country, because the accountability is between you and the people.
Yeah, well, I don't agree that law enforcement officers in any agency should have to face the risk of their family being assaulted or themselves.
And B, he's doing that on purpose. He's doing that on purpose. He's driving me, specifically me, nuts on purpose. Scott, shut up. We just corrected what you just said.
Piece of it cannot be ignored.
I
think that there should not be
they're always the persecutor and then the victim.
Law enforcement, regardless of what agency they represent.
Of course there should be accountability, and I agree with you about the relationship between policing agencies and the community. Unfortunately, in this case, certain people in our community have decided to take matters in their own hands. I heard a clip today of a congressman named John Larson from Minnesota screaming into a microphone, "This is Nazi Germany, they're the Gestapo." What do you think that does to radicalize people?
Oh, like his side doesn't do stuff like that? Are you freaking kidding me, Scott? I think he's trying to piss me off on purpose. You know what? He's saying very predictable things. He's only going to say very disappointing things. I don't think he deserves this much airtime. I don't know why Abby's bothering.
That is irresponsible, and it's not the fault of an ICE agent for that kind of rhetoric to be in our system.
Everybody's missing the point here. The point is he's doing this on purpose. He's priming the public to get accustomed to having the military in the streets. He's priming you to have distrust in the rule of law. He himself is a convicted felon. He opposes the rule of law, and we know this because he pardoned people that beat up cops on January 6th. Meanwhile, this guy, this should be the lead story, is clearly suffering from massive mental decline. He is out of his mind with all of the show and tell procedures that go on in the Oval Office. 2 days ago, he gave 3 press conferences in a row. And if you don't think he has dementia, let's just discuss the time that when he was on the campaign trail that he tried to perform oral sex on a microphone. If Joe Biden did this,
I hope this is what Democrats do
be
next year.
ER.
If this is the Democratic strategy, congratulations, America. You've already reelected Republican majorities as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, because Trump's approval is in the low 30s. It's in the low 30s right now.
Coming up next for us, Trump fired.
Jeez, Abby's like, all right, now, next show. Of course, as usual, as predictable, Jennifer Welch. I mean, she's the most correct she's the most accurate. Actually, besides, I got to give Dante, what is his name? Dante Williams? Dante enough credit too, but everything she's saying is 100% correct. I mean, there's no beating around the bush. That is 100% true. Everybody should really hear her out and use that as a warning, because honestly, this is chilling. When a president sends troops or masked federal agents against their own people, like, does nobody else find that as chilling as I do? I mean, especially when they refuse to identify themselves. What kind of crap is that? I mean, if that doesn't erode the most basic trust between citizens and government, then I don't know what does. And it looks less like law and order and more like a government testing how far it can go in normalizing authoritarian tools. How the heck are people okay with this? How the heck are people like idiots like Scott even sticking up for this? The fact that we're in September 2025 and we're seeing things like troops on the U.S. streets, you know, LA and threatened in Chicago. And I even heard that they're going to start doing it in New Orleans now. Local police taken over by federal command, like in D.C. Masked, unmarked agents detaining people, not only when people say, what are your badge numbers? And they really talk crap to their faces. They say really horrible things, but they're brutally attacking people while they're doing that. And courts actively deciding whether this is even legal tells me that the line between democracy and authoritarianism is being bent hard, too hard. This is freaking crazy. This is nuts. I couldn't even predict it going this far back in November. Because even if someone supports Trump politically, they should still ask themselves, do I really want a government that can send in unmarked forces, not answer to anyone, and override local leaders just because it claims an emergency? Because once that precedent is set, it doesn't stop with one president or one party. I hope you guys know that. I mean, most of you don't know that, but last thing I want to say, this is not about left or right anymore. It's about whether the government serves the people or rules over them. Does it serve us or rule over us? It sounds like everybody's okay with it ruling over us all. And that's not cool. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Please like and subscribe. I hope you like this episode. I have better episodes coming up soon. I've been a little sick, so sorry that I've been kind of lagging. But yeah, I've got plenty of good episodes coming up soon as I feel better. And thank you so much for watching. And please subscribe. Please like this video. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.
They got your data, dumbass.
Do not come. Do not come.